Okay, we're looking at scatter graphs here. Now, scatter graphs basically plot one set of data against another and they're linked. So I'm going to look down the right hand side first of all because I've got different types of correlation here. So when the points head up in that sort of direction up there from bottom left to top right, that is known as positive correlation. Right, and you probably guess when they're going down the other way from top left to bottom right, that's going to be negative. Okay, and when they're all over the place and you can't really, they don't look like they're in any sort of line at all, that is no correlation. So there you go, that's the first bit. The other bit I would add is that the more in a line they are, so if I do that, actually I'll do it in blue, so the more in a line they are, okay, that's strong. Right, and this is a bit more spread out, isn't it? A little bit more spread out there. Okay, that's weaker. Right, but that's not particularly weak correlation, but it's weaker because the points are more spread out. Now, as far as plotting on the plot, just like coordinates. So on this, I've got sales of gloves and temperature in Fahrenheit. So sales of gloves. So at 45, so I go to 45 on here, which is about there. And I go to 65 there, and I plot the coordinate, which is there. Alright, do it with a cross. It's much nicer with a cross. And I'll do the other one in yellow. It goes, where are we? 80, which is there, and 5, which is there. So I'm going to do a cross there. Now, whenever you see a scatter graph, what I would suggest you do is you draw what's known as a line of best fit. Now, a line of best fit is a straight line, has to be a straight line, goes to the middle of your points. Now, you can sort of do this by eye. Okay, so get a ruler. I obviously can't use a ruler, and I'm going to draw a line of best fit like that. Now, like I say, as long as you use it properly, that's the main thing with this. Alright, so there we go. So I'll draw my line of best fit. Now, if, for example, it said, well, the temperature was 60 Fahrenheit, how many gloves would you expect to sell? Well, I'd go up from 60. Alright, I hit the line there, hit my line of best fit. I go along, and the answer is about 45. Same, you know, if I sold, I don't know, 20 pairs of gloves, what would you expect the temperature to be? Well, that's about sort of 85 or something like that. Alright, so there's that. The other thing is your line of best fit shouldn't really go much beyond your points because then the data gets less reliable. Now, questions like that can come up, but not often. It's all pretty straightforward stuff. It's pretty obvious, but my one tip is as soon as you see a scatter graph, draw a line of best fit and make sure you use a ruler. Your workings are these lines here. So this is my workings basically for saying, well, when the temperature was 60 Fahrenheit, so 60 Fahrenheit equals about 45 glove sales. Alright, so there you go.